nation. No donation, no salvation.
And remember, respect is everything.
And we're back. So today we are going to be looking at, what's her name, Axlegrease? So, this figure came in the mail yesterday, and not yesterday, I think it was the day before. I was going to look at this, but I got invested in working on a new Lego build, which we are going to look at next time, just because, you know, I wanted to look at this figure because I am kind of excited for it, mostly because of the car mode, but from what I understand, it's supposed to be a heavy retool or remold of, what was his name? I don't even remember his name. I have the green version of that mold, but I didn't bring it out for review, so apologies about that. But anyway, let's go ahead and get her out of the box. And I also want to address Amazon real quick. So here's the thing. I understand that, like, you know, the shipping wasn't going to be the greatest, but the box that this figure literally came in was literally, like, had no bubble wrap, nothing. Not to mention, somebody cut the ties on this thing already, so I'm going to assume this is a returned copy, but I don't know. I don't know how Amazon works, so, I mean, I only bought it because it was cheap, and, yeah, that's just kind of stupid. I don't know. I would have filed a complaint, but, I mean, I know I'm not going to go through the effort of returning this thing, so there's no point. Okay, let's see. She's already in robot mode. I guess we'll start from there, since we're kind of just doing a bit of a first impression, since I'm already familiar with the mold to a degree. And there goes my little road signs. Okay. So, first impressions. I like the robot mode. Really reminds me of Lockdown, which I hope we get a Lockdown repaint out of this. I know it's not as tall as Lockdown, but those legs legit scream Lockdown. So I really hope we get a Lockdown repaint. Let's see, where are the weapons? Okay, so they're in here. I don't know why. I just like this tissue paper for some reason. Oh wow, there's a lot of stuff in here. Holy crap. Okay. Alright, so what does she come with? You know, the nice thing about this piece, though, if you wanted to, I wonder if it'll fit on other figures. Because then I could just repaint this purple part and then make any of them into a car, since originally I think this was a truck body, but there's the exhaust pipes. And then I think this is the engine block. But where's the other? Oh, here it is. Here's the other half. Okay, leave those on. Even though I think they're supposed to be guns, but I'm not going to use them as that. I obviously want them to be in car mode. Oh yeah, this is definitely Lockdown vibe. Yeah, I really hope we get a Lockdown repaint and that it's not some stupidly hard, impossible to get exclusive. But again, only time will tell, because it is Hasbro at the end of the day. So we'll deal with that in car mode. Let's get to the actual car mode. Go ahead and unfold those tabs. Again, this is a repaint, so I should be familiar with how to do this. At least I hope I am. Oh wait, that's part of the gimmick. Okay, I forgot. I almost freaked out for a second. Let's start with the feet, since the feet are pretty self-explanatory. So, go ahead and fold those in. And I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, the truck version, at least the green one, I don't remember. I already forgot his name, because the name, I think it was Towline. The packaging, whoever did that name, dude, like, chill. Like, that was just ridiculous when I reviewed that figure, how stupidly long that frickin' name. And that engine block really doesn't want to. But yeah, I don't know who was responsible for that, but that was just ridiculously absurd how long that packaging name was. Okay, so something that sucks about these weaponizer figures is that there's not much holding them in together, so go ahead and fold that out for leverage. I was confused for a second, but there we go. I'm going to go and put that arm back on, since that's just part of the weaponizer gimmick. It doesn't have to come off. It's just I'm being dumb right now. Fold the head in like this. Again, I'm sorry if I'm butchering the crap out of this. I don't have that much experience with this mold, since I didn't really mess with the other one afterwards, just because I didn't care for it too much after that review. Just because, had I known this was just going to be kind of a repaint or a remold of that mold, probably would have put a little more time into it, just to kind of, I don't know, I guess experience it. I don't know. And if I remember correctly, it has this weird accordion system where you gotta like really just like throw all this in there. This just doesn't want to tab in, so that's nice. Probably because of that fist. That's probably why. There we go. Okay. Just gotta rotate the fist forward. Go ahead and plug that back in. Whatever. If you've experienced this mold already, you already know how to transform it. I just wanted to take a look at it and give my thoughts on it. But I mean, I've messed with the mold before. I like it. I like this version better because I like that these extra parts, you can make it look like a muscle car. It really reminds me of the Mad Max Interceptor, which was a heavily modified Ford Falcon from Australia. And that was kind of my main reason for getting this but yeah, that really reminds me of the Mad Max Interceptor, the Ford Falcon. I mean, the shape's a little, I guess, squished, a little more compacted, but I mean, that could totally pass off as a version of the Interceptor. Especially with these thrusters that kind of remind me of the fuel tanks. Here, let me get a model so you know what I'm talking about. Okay, probably not the best example, but here's a model kit I built years ago. And before you ask, the front end was not like that. I broke it off to make it look like the one from the Road Warrior. So that's why it looks the way it does. But yeah, it really reminds me of the Interceptor from the second Mad Max film, which I think is cool. Just the front end's different, but I mean, kind of reminds me of like a Ford Mustang from the same era. But yeah, this was based on a 70s Falcon, so I don't know. I thought it was cool. Obviously the pipes are in a different spot, but I mean, I can guarantee you with some paint work and some heavy customizing, somebody can make a really good Interceptor custom out of this. I hope you all enjoyed. Here, let's go and put these on there. Sorry, video's been I've been kind of slow lately, just dealing with some personal issues as well as some medical stuff. So I mean, I'm fine. It's just, you know, it is what it is. But there's Axlegrease, and until next time, you all have a good one.
Hallelujah! Another soul saved!